My dear great friends, continuing the series Essential Skills for Life, a third series today. Today I thought I'll share with you, everybody faces crisis. Crisis is the one thing which is unavoidable. There are two aspects to the crisis. We all know what is crisis, sudden unexpected things, a calamity, floods, somebody dying. There's a lot of things, a crisis, a collapse, the fighting, the nation fighting. It's all there. It's called crisis. Two aspects to the crisis. Once in control, that can be avoided. Once which is not in control, you have to face it. This is intelligence. Something which is not in control, we have to face it. We also have two aspects to the crisis. One, we postpone the unpleasant thing. Anything unpleasant, we say we'll do it later. But actually, the intelligence, if it is necessary, you have to do it. For example, for me as a doctor, I am not very pleasant to have auditing and income tax. So unpleasant. So what happened? I postpone the last day. We have to do some unnecessary things. Some subjects we feel little bit not very good, not very crude properly. We want to postpone. Like when you are studying anatomy, the embryology, we are not that attracted, so we postpone. So postponement of the unpleasant is an issue. Another is non-recognize the problem. There will be problem exist, but you don't recognize. You think everything will be going all right. In obstetrics, we teach. After delivery, the woman, some slight bleeding. Sometimes many young doctors, they think it will become all right. No, it won't become all right. It's called Murphy's Law. If something going to be wrong, it will be wrong. You have to examine the patient. You have to see where is a bleeder. You have to suture. So recognize the problem. You think it can be postponed, it will become a bigger problem. So recognize the problem. So non-recognize of the problem, this is another issue in this crisis management. So when you are dealing with crisis, you have to be alert. When you are not alert, it looks, it's okay. No, you have to be so alert. And you require a lot of inner strength. Normally, our strength will be shattered. That's why there are the family members, your people around, the society, all that has to be, inner strength has to be built on. Because some kind of failures will happen to have. It's okay. That's a learning component, your attitude. And values and capacity should be intact. That's why you have to do a right thing, which is accepted, which is right for you, which is morally, you are ethically, which is right. Don't do anything which is not right to you, ethically, morally, legally, all that. The values and capacity should be intact. Your value should be intact. Whatever, you cannot do everything. Somebody tells, come on, you push drugs, you get a lot of money, million. No, you cannot do. Your values and capacity should be intact. And recognize always the grace. A beautiful grace energy is available every second. That is a reality. The gratitude feeling. I happen to read some beautiful journaling. Every day you write down the gratitude, what all you have. Then a beautiful hormone secretes in your body. You become so serene. Recognize the grace. Every effort is a calculated risk. Whatever you take, if you don't want to take risk, you don't want to do anything, I think better ideal and better die. Every effort is a calculated risk. It's a risk only. The more risk, sometimes is good. So be ready for failure. Don't think all the time you'll be successful. Every great fellow had failed. That is good. Failure stands like a keloid scar. And crisis requires more of courage, more of courage. A beautiful prayer to God. I love this prayer. God, give me the serenity to accept those things which I cannot change. Give me the courage to change the things which I can, and give me the wisdom to know the difference which I can change, which I cannot change. Thank you, my dear great friends.